Hello everybody and welcome to Check In with Miss Rebecca. So we've been reading out of the Bible storybook and we were in the Old Testament before. I love the Old Testament, but today we're going to kind of switch it up and we're going to go to the New Testament. And the reason why is because this is Holy Week. This is the week in between Palm Sunday and Easter Sunday when we talk about different things about Jesus and Jesus's life. And so I really wanted to share a story with you out of the book of Luke that was after Palm Sunday. So Jesus came in, which we just had. Hopefully you saw it on my message online. If you did not, it's still out there. You can go on www.powellumc.org and you can check it out. Or hopefully you even saw Larry's and then you were able to hear the Palm Sunday story. So there is this time in between when Jesus comes in on the donkey for Palm Sunday and before he was crucified. And so there are a couple stories that I think are awesome. And this one today is one that I really want to share with you. It's called the Widow's Coins. And so Jesus had come in off of the donkey and so now he's in the city of Jerusalem. Well, what's he going to do? He's going to do what he's been doing, which is preparing and teaching the people of how he wanted them to live after he knew that he was going to die. So he tells them this story. And so we are in the book of Luke, Luke 21, 1 through 4. It says, Jesus and the disciples were at the temple. He saw rich people putting their money gifts into the offering box. Jesus saw a poor woman, a widow, throw 2 small copper coins worth a penny. Jesus said to his disciples, "We are supposed to care for the widows. Instead, she must give all that she has to the temple. I promise you, she has given more than all of the others because she has given everything she has." So why do I love this story? I love this story because Jesus knows the cross is coming and yet he really wants to take a moment and show, wait a minute, we're in the temple, let me tell you what I see. And what he sees is 2 different types of people giving to the church. Well, we all know that Jesus has called us to give of our time, our talents, and our resources. And so the first people, which he claims are rich people, that they give some money to the offering box. That's wonderful. That's great. Then the next one it goes into, it says, Jesus saw a poor widow throw 2 small copper coins worth a penny. First of all, a widow is a lady that her husband had passed away. Back in Bible times, ladies really only had one type of occupation that they could do, and that was a home. It was a home worker, a person taking care of the home, taking care of her husband and her kiddos, which was a great job. She took care of her family and made sure that everybody was taken care of. But then her husband would go out and work and have some money to bring it into the house. The problem is that in this story that he died, and so she had no way of receiving any means. And so the Bible is very, very, very clear in several different spots that we as Christians, as disciples of Christ, are supposed to care for those that cannot care for themselves. And they name the widows, that we are supposed to go out and help take care of the widows. Check on them, making sure they're okay, making sure that they have enough of what they need. So in this story, this woman who has basically nothing gives all that she has to the temple. She gives all that she has to God because she loves God and she wants to honor God. And so the story is not saying that it was wrong that the rich men gave. That was great. They should give. But what Jesus is saying is that this lady gave every single thing that she had to glorify God. And that is how we are supposed to live. So how can you glorify God? Now, I know some of you are rolling your eyes right now saying, I can't go anywhere. I can't really go out and help anybody. But yes, you can. And I know several people that you can help. You can help your parents. You can help your parents at this time when life is crazy and chaotic and they're trying to work from home, and instead of fighting with your sibling or annoying your parents, you can find a book to read, or you could just do your homework, or you could go outside and play nicely. You can glorify God by helping your parents with helping out around the house, picking up your toys, picking up your shoes, putting away dishes. There are ways that you can glorify God and you can be kind and you can care for other people. I know you think your parents have it all figured out, but man, there's a lot going on and you can help. What ways can you help somebody else? How can you glorify God? What can you give of yourself? Because God's asking us to give everything to Him. So what can you give today? It's a hard challenge. I'm aware that everybody's on each other's nerves, but keep keep thinking before you argue, before you fight, is this really how God wants me to be? No, I want to be like the widow who gave everything that she had to God. That looks different for you, and it looks different for me, and it looks different for your sibling. So find out what works for you. Well, I hope you guys have a great Holy Week. I hope you're checking in with Stations of the Cross. You can check out those online, and I'll be checking in with you guys later on this week. All right, have a good one, everybody. Bye.